In this video, we're going to talk about the right way to do annual planning for attorneys. Now, I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you already believe annual planning is important. If you need more information about why planning is important and how it's going to help the profitability of your law firm, we have an entire playlist here in our YouTube channel called Planning. Check it out. There's a saying, begin with the end in mind. And when it comes to planning, that's what we need to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from, what does your business produce for you? In other words, what is your personal income requirement? From there, we can then take the profit margin that you want to achieve in your business, and we can use your personal income requirement to figure out what your annual revenue requirement for the business should be. For example, if you have a personal income requirement of $200,000 and your target profit allocation for your business is 40%. Now here's where it gets tricky. That 40% includes your tax bill. So in reality, you're not making 40% of the revenue that came into the business. A good assumption in a healthy business making between 35 to 50% profit margin is that 15% of revenue is going to be going to taxes. In our example, with a 40% profit margin, if 15% is going to taxes, 25% is what you get to keep. If you take your target personal income requirement of $200,000 and now divide it by 0.25, which is that 25% amount that you're keeping, that will arrive at $800,000. That is the annual revenue requirement for your law firm to produce $200,000 of after-tax income for you personally. The next piece that you need is to understand what is the average client value for your clients. For this example, let's assume your average client value is $10,000, meaning that if you take all of your clients together, add up all the amount of revenue that you collect, divided by the number of clients, it'll arrive at $10,000. You have an $800,000 annual requirement. You have a $10,000 average collection per client, which means you need 80 clients in the year in order to achieve an $800,000 revenue stream. Now we know you need 80 clients in a year, which means you need 6 to 7 clients a month. Now we have the basis to figure out marketing needs, staffing needs. So let's talk about that briefly. Before I go on, if you're finding this information to be insightful, helpful in any way, shape, or form, there's probably other law firm owners who you're friends with that can use this information as well. I invite you to click the share button below and share it with them. Marketing needs. What marketing do you need to invest in or continue in order to achieve a rate of 6 to 7 new clients a month? If you have 6 to 7 new clients a month coming in, how much staff do you need to be able to produce the legal work required for those clients? And finally, what technology systems need to be put into place, invested in, or what systems and processes need to be created to create the profit margin you're seeking? I'm a numbers guy. I'm all about profitability, and I'm all about working this plan out on paper before you complete it. So take an Excel spreadsheet, take a Google sheet, and put these numbers in. Your target revenue of $800,000. Then put in your marketing costs. Then put in your human resources costs. Then put in your technology costs. Then put in your regular overhead. And now check your math. Did you arrive at a 40% profitability? You should have a profit on your sheet, in this example, of $320,000. Remember, some of that's going to tax, which is why it's not $200,000. We cover this entire process as well as understanding where you should be investing, what you should be doing in the growth of your firm in our law firm growth formula. The formula dictates this sequence of planning and then executing on the plan and looking at whether you're in growth mode or scale mode, whether you should be investing in sales or in marketing, whether you should be investing in leadership or team or systems and automation. And if you're wondering how you can do this and how you can be supported in this process, our elite coaching program works with attorneys just like you. We work with law firm owners to implement the law firm growth formula, to perform annual planning, and we even perform this annual planning every single quarter. I invite you to check out the elite program for more information at profitwithlaw.com/elite.